Hello, hello! Welcome back. It's me, Mel LG. I hope you guys are excited to be here. I'm excited to be here as well. It's been a hot minute since I've done some recordings. Idris is definitely still in the room because welcome to my entire life. We thought this would be a quick process, and now it's been like 5 weeks of look at this cutie. He's a demon. You didn't just poop it, right? Okay, he's gonna go lay on my footstool under my desk. That's fine. He's stinky. He was stinky, hence why I asked that. Yeah, we're back again with some Rogue Tower. We're working on double defense now, which is like very, very. I was gonna say fun, and then I was gonna say hard, so let's say hard. I'm struggling quite a lot with it, but I enjoy a good challenge. Chapsticking before I crack my lips. Get me out of winter, please. The fact that it snowed like in April, it's not quite May yet. When this goes up, it'll be May, I think. Yeah, I'm livid. I'm livid. Okay. Idris buddy. You were literally fast asleep, and then I started my recording, and you were like, "What up?" Um, I have been reading your feedback. I did see one comment was like, "Oh, like I'm sure by the next time a video goes up, this feedback won't be like valid because like they've already been recorded." That's okay. Keep giving me your feedback because like whatever. If I upload a video and it didn't have the feedback, I'm sure it's a little frustrating. But I definitely do my best. Like even the thing like the heavy shafts and stuff, I do my best to implement what you guys tell me. Sometimes, some things are easier than others. Sometimes it's just like a very run specific thing and it makes it really hard for me. Somebody said just always set them to least health rather than near death and least health because it gets like weird. Buddy, I know you're an absolute monitor degen disrespecter. That was great intel. Thank you. I didn't know that there was like a weird interference interaction. But you can stay on the floor today. I have to do a lot today. A lot of recordings. We're trying to bank recordings for when I'm gone. Don't forget, don't stop commenting even when I'm gone. I'll just have to do like a full day of mass reviews of all the comments, all the everything. Oh, he's gonna be a little annoying, isn't he? This is so loud. This is so loud. Nope, that's still loud. Let's do that and then this and then that should be good volume. Sorry, I didn't realize that my volumes were all still jagged out from Stardew. Um, not early game. This seems really bad. We do tend to leak quite a bit, I feel like, in the double defense. I'm gonna make this my long one, I think. You can stay on progress. One of you can be like, least health. It's still like really loud on my end. Let's do that. An early bleed could be good, I think, for this. I think the damage over times, I had them overrated, then I had them underrated, then I had them overrated, then I had them super underrated. And now we're kind of, it's been like an elastic band ebb and flow wave effect where I'm like, you know what, we're hitting the point where I'm understanding the value of them, but not overrating them. I keep looking at like my second monitor and just seeing this lasagna hair and being like, ooh. Sorcery could be good depending on what we choose to go for. We haven't done radar in a long time, so maybe we do radar. I don't believe the radar actually use health or mana. Oh my god. Yeah, give me a right hand turn. Oh, that's a straight line. I'll put you on most shield or most armor. Sorry. I haven't taken damage yet, but obviously this is very short. I will be extending here. I'm just trying to maintain some semblance of a staggering. I feel like the staggering for me always becomes a major problem on double defense because I get like weird forking. And I'm forking bad at it. I think that would be a good ballista location. I think this would also be a good ballista location. Is there +3, that's like more annoying. How much of an impact do you think it actually has on the radius if I put it on a +2 instead? Because that might be the strat, keeping the ballista, especially if we go for like a longbow. Ooh, oh, not enough money. That's fine. A lot of towers. I'm still not ready to take this. We could go for the iron, the ore vein iron. The whole situation I've been doing the last little while a lot. I think expanding there. We got a little house, which is nice. That'll get us some money. And I'd like to stagger again by extending this one because this is not ideal. Because although this path is shorter, they are hitting this location at like the exact same time. So these ballistas are not getting staggered. No damage. Good. Love to see it. So my partner and I, we went to Calgary's Expo, which is like, Comic-Con slash anime slash everything nerd. And I just want to say, I feel like when we went numerous years ago, number one, I was like younger, and it was like the first time, second time going. Not really vibing with anything here. Hi, Idris. What's up, buddy? I thought you were going to be a floor cat today. This is annoying that there's like nothing out here to aid me. So though it's not ideal, I do think this is going to be a important ballista. And so I'm not disappointed. I think the whole event was like really cool and like everything. It's exactly what I was expecting with regards to like the layout and the setup and the ours. Ooh. Boom. Only one, but still not great. Our expo is like laid out in two sections. You have like the artists, which is like all the local artists and small artists and stuff like that. And then you have like the area that is like the actual exhibition, which is like the, generic companies, trade shows, everything, trading cards, video games. I also want to point out I have an original copy of Mario Party 6 for the GameCube. We play it all the time because Mario Party 6 has played way too much Mario Party. Like personal opinion. I forgot the word opinion for a second. You know what? Sure. Please don't lay on my keyboard while I'm doing Rogue Tower. You do it too much during Skyrim, you do it too much during Stardew. Too much. Keep going here. In my personal opinion, Mario Party 6, best Mario Party. Buddy. Buddy? No. Enough. Anywho, they had a copy of Mario Party 6 for like, I think it was like $200. And I was like, oh my god, that's outrageous. It was in like rough shape. I was like, does this even work? We took a lot of damage on this side. We really have to beef up this side, actually. Maybe it is high time for we don't have money. They're so expensive. I was mind blown until I came across a $1,000 USD. That's like $1,400 Canadian copy of Mario Party 6 for the GameCube. It wasn't a special edition or anything. It wasn't wrapped. I was like, is this just like because it's in good shape? Like, what is happening? Give me a right hand turn for the love of God. Okay, everything but. We can work with that. We can work with that. I know the other side lacking as well, but this is like urgent matters. Your most armor? Yeah. Oh man, really urgent matters. We can do it. We're fine. We're fine. It's just the money. We just gotta get through the first few levels are always a little rough for us. Okay. I think this could be good. I do foresee being bad at shields. This is brutal. Give me a left-hand turn. Oh my god. I'm just out here gonna die, dude. Are you most health? You're most armor then. And so I couldn't believe $1,000 copy of Mario Party. I was like, bruh, mine's in great shape. It's been played a lot, so it wouldn't be worth $1,000, like $1,400 Canadian. That's absolutely absurd. But I was like, damn, damn. And I was like, I am not paying. I really wanted it. I'm not paying $220 for like a, I don't know, 2.5 foot, 3 foot tall like Bulbasaur plushie. No, I wanted it. I did find a really unique. My husband loves Berserk, but he's like, I don't want to make it my personality, so he's like always limiting like what he buys that's like Berserk related. Berserk's like a manga. I did find this really cool like art book where it was like all the pre-sketches because the mangaka for that manga has passed away now recently, semi-recently. So I do like a 15% range, even though we don't have them yet. Keep extending. This is brutal because now these are no longer staggered. Though maybe this will just become my short path, I guess. So, hi, Idris. No shield. Please help. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come lay on my lap. There goes my mouse. Rest in peace. You can stay on my lap for a minute, buddy. I think you're okay. You're just being weird today. You can stay on my lap for a minute. You are so heavy, though. My poor bicep cannot handle you for long. Not in this position. But yeah, we didn't buy it. It was like $90 USD. Everything was in USD. I'm so mad. What I wanted to say though is like, so this is gonna sound pretentious hipster for a sec, and I'm so sorry if you're not into like anime. I'm not like a comic book nerd. I'm like very much like an anime video game nerd. I do like Broadhead. I do like Enchanted. I'm just pretty disappointed that it's like um not heavy shafts. Okay. This side I think is okay. I wasn't watching because Idris is being a little annoying. We're gonna play one-handed for a sec. We should put some stuff up here. I was saving up for a buy plan. This is brutal that there's not gonna be able to be too much, but there you go, buddy. Did those little cuddles help you out? Is that all you needed? To not be fucking annoying? F-A-A-A-A-C-K-I-N-G. A lot of A's in that. Because you have been a little nightmare demon. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, demon. Okay. Again, with the staggering, this has become such a nightmare. But what I'm disappointed is so pretentious hipster. Do not come for me. Come for me if you want. I don't actually care. There are a few anime and manga that I like that are kind of underground. And I'm not talking like super underground, like nobody's ever heard of them, but things that you would be surprised to see at like a convention. Things that are popular enough that I would also not be surprised if I saw it at a convention. We are hurting. We are taking damage. I'm talking things like there's an anime slash manga. I actually have the full manga behind me called Made in Abyss. It's like this is gonna sound weird. Pitch to my boy Jeff Bezos, except this is on YouTube, so actually rescind. Maybe Poison. This is pretty good though. It's on Amazon Prime. At least in Canada it is. I don't know about the US. I don't know about any other country except the US for what you guys have for like streaming services, to be ridiculously honest. But it's immaculate. The music is immaculate. It's done by one of my favorite composers. Um, would highly recommend for a lot of people. There was one piece. I feel like last time we went, there was like 7 pieces of art, and it wasn't even like made into an anime at that time. This time there was one piece of art, and it was like a $400 wood burned. It's like, so the whole concept of this is like built around like kids' naivety, and it sounds weird because it's little kids, but like kids' naivety. Oh, Ugi's gonna ruin me. Um, kids' naivety and like how that gets taken advantage of, and how like the world just kind of comes at you full force. They put another one. Oh, please. This is not a great run, to be honest. I would not be disappointed if this one ends, which it will. It's gonna end. Yeah, there it is. We didn't even have to get hit by Ugi. I will argue that though I was distracted in the latter half of that and could have probably done something to stop Ugi, I don't think there was a chance that we were gonna make Reigns. I am gonna send it back because I feel like any recording under 20 minutes is like not worth uploading. Um, but anywho, it's the whole concept of this anime slash manga is like little kids, naivety and innocence getting taken advantage of and abused by just the world in general being freaking savage. Okay. We didn't get to put any of the other things down, so I feel like just picking up a late tower later down the line is just better if we're given the option to do so. You know what? I think going for Golden Forest, because we got an early one, it might be a sign. That's nice. These are gonna do nothing, but at least like it'll give us money, so I guess it does something. Let's go for this and Prage. But it's very good. It's so good. It's so ungodly good. Highly recommend to anyone. The manga's a little weird because it has some weird like child innocence weird things that I won't go into detail. It's also good, but you have to be like kind of really into anime to get full enjoyment. But that anime recommend. Um, we're going really poison build without having poison. Hate that. Anyways, we saw one thing. They like the kids go into this world and like it's like you descend into this like unique universe underground. It's like I don't know, it's kind of like spelunking, I guess. Think of like a SpongeBob episode of spelunking, but on drugs, and that like kids are involved in getting their lives ruined. I do like Enchanted Vault. So we saw a wood burn of the like world that goes underground, and it's like very detailed, and it was really cool. But that's of the manga. That's not anything I would be interested in a poster of it. A wood burn is like our house decor is like very um like maximalist modern kind of. I don't think like a wood burn is really the vibe for us, which is fine. But let's go for like most armor. Maybe most armor over here too, because we're gonna take damage. We don't have banditry though, so that's fine. That was the only thing. And then there's this other anime. This one I was a little surprised to see a little bit more than the Maiden Abyss. I guess we're going for that. Give me a right hand turn. Oh my god, that's a left. Was this anime called 86, which I was kind of happy to see. But I don't really love the main character, and it was just like a portrait of the main character, and I was like, oh my god, annoying. You know? Again, this is me being like pretentious nerd. I was so disappointed with the lack of like unique stuff. There was a lot for when it comes to video games, a lot of Hollow Knight. There's always a lot of Hollow Knight. That just makes sense. Give me this. Give me a left-hand turn. Oh my god. Oh! How am I supposed to manage this? So there was like not a lot of variety. There was nothing from my favorite manga, which makes sense because it is a little bit more underground. It's called The Girl from the Other Side. It's very cute. You will cry. You will cry. It's very emotionally driven, emotionally charged. It's kind of a drama. Well, do I take poison? Oh, I go for poison. We got poison already. Okay, well, give me a right hand turn. Holy good God. Am I cursed? Am I cursed today? Like, I mean, we're getting good elevation at least. But there was like nothing from that. There wasn't very much Sailor Moon stuff. Weirdly enough, there was a little bit of Hamtaro stuff, but only in the local artist section. I'm just gonna commit to taking damage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do. Okay, perfect. I do enjoy. Give me a left hand turn. I kinda did. But yeah, like it was, there was a lot of, for video games, there was a lot of Hollow Knight, and there was a lot of Elden Ring, which that one makes a lot of sense. So much Melania stuff, which I'm just like, that's funny. I like Melania's like whole backstory and stuff. If you played Elden Ring, I really like that. Um, Obviously because she's an absolute savage, potentially the hardest boss to ever exist. Makes sense, right? It's very iconic. This is nice. I cannot with this layer. I'll leave you on purpose. We need armor damage. Quite bad. But we also need shield damage. I guess shield's not going to be that big of a deal because of the fact we have so much poison to support us, but this is practically a critical failure, or critical failure. Yeah. I blame this. And then the lack of money. How else can you make money? It's really just banditry early game. You know what? I think another thing might have been, and partially my fault, partially also the game, the poor card draws with taking all this poison stuff for late game isn't going to help us get to the late game. So you know what? I'll take the L. I hope you enjoyed my TED talk about anime. I'm hopeful that we'll get a good run, hopefully soon, because Lord help me, that's like two back-to-back double headers that went nowhere. Like, I was gonna say, did we even make it to Oogie? But I lost before Oogie here, and then lost on the Oogie run. So rest in peace, me. That is a-okay. We'll be back again with some Rogue Tower, and I hope to see you guys there. Oh, see ya.